I'm having a very difficult time taking this job seriously now that I know it's almost over. And I found myself feeling the way I felt towards what I felt like was the end of my run at DSP. Because if that whole incident with A. Johnson hadn't happened on the train, the fact that a homeless woman threw a cup of piss in my face and all I got for it was 2 days off and a pat on the back and a good job, I felt like my days were numbered at that company already. I was going to have to leave just for my own sanity. And that's the way I feel right now. My train ride here was atrocious. I'm seeing all of these things going wrong, and the people whom they are replacing us with aren't doing anything about it. And why did you take the time and spend the money to hire these people and train them up and put them in a union and give them these benefits and do all of these things when we were doing the job just fine? Like, on my watch, shit like I saw today on the train wouldn't happen. On my watch, people who smell like piss have to exit the train. On my watch, people with strollers full of junk don't get to ride the train. It's on my watch, people who are loud listening to music don't get to stay on the train. It's just hard to take everything so seriously. And then especially like what I do my job well. For what you ask me to do, I do it and I do it well. Always have, always will. From day one to the last day, I will always do my job and I will always do it well because I take pride in what I do. But it's just I don't I just can't take it seriously. Like there are procedures. Like I'm supposed to come to work and I immediately call in and say, "Hey, I'm here." And they go copy. And then when I get to my station, I call them. I say, "Hey, I'm at the station," and they go copy. It's just to let them know that I'm here, and just in case something goes down, they call me up and they send me on my way to go take care of it. That's my function. But I come to work. I'm 15 minutes late. I purposely take a later train, and I'm 15 minutes late every day. And that might be a bit of an exaggeration. I'm off the train by 4:07, and then I take the employee entrance into the back way of the building, and I get my keys, and I go to the bathroom, and I take my time, and I sign in and do my mileage reports and that kind of thing. But by the time I actually get out to the truck, it's 4:15, 4:20, and then I call it in. And then, in traffic, which is pretty much close to rush hour at this point, I'm in traffic for the next 45 minutes. Like now, it's 4:45. And the only reason I'm sitting still now is I'm in the drive-through line at McDonald's. Like, I stop and get my food before I do anything else because I got to take care of me, you know? I just, I know I can be an asshole, and I know that as much as I feel like I've grown, I can still have entitlement issues sometimes. But in this case, you want me to come to work and you want me to do the job and you want me to be like all professional and let's do it, let's fight the good fight for regional transit, and it's just like in 4 days I'll be gone. Like, this is day 1 of 4 for me. Like, I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then that's it. Then that's just it. Like, I don't know who you're going to replace me with, but I guarantee you, even if he's good at his job, he won't do it like I did it. It's going to take him months to get to the level of where I am. And the only reason I'm so good at my job now is because I spent so much time on a station. I know the ins and outs of this place. I know what they expect. I know what's required. I know how to get it done. So to just throw in some new, unknown, untested company who has never done this job, there's going to be a whole lot of mistakes being made. And, I get it. That's part of the job for them. But, see, and why would I even care? See, I'm sitting here explaining how when I'm gone, things are gonna go bad. It's like, why would I care? I'm not here. You know, I did the same thing at DSP. You know, they drilled all those codes into your head about, you know, BMA 927, 602, 702, code sevens, and, you know, and we follow a similar code here. But long after I was gone from DSP, I would be walking down the street and mentally assessing people like that's a BMA, you know, brown over black 922. Like, once I'm gone, I don't give a shit. You know, while I'm here, I'm going to do the best possible job. While I'm here, I'm going to take it seriously as much as I can, and I will do what you pay me to do. But I just feel so unappreciated about it, you know? Like, the way I'm counting down, they're counting down. The way I'm counting down, this new company's counting down to come over and take over my contract. So, I don't know. I'm just horribly frustrated by this. It frustrates me so much. But that's because I care too much. When I care about something, I throw myself into it, and if something goes wrong, I get pissed. Just like I'm getting really pissed that my fucking AC is kicking out hot air. My God, I don't know. I'm gonna find something to be frustrated about. That's what that is. I have to get past that. That's a personal failing for me. When I care 100%. Like, whatever, if it means anything to me, if I care about it, I'm all in. I'm always all in. Every single time. And that's the problem. I'm all in here, and I just don't feel like the company is appropriately investing my level of commitment. Like, if I'm all in for what I do, you should be all in for me. You know, I just want what I'm putting out. You know, I come to work and I do the job, and I'm not looking for a pat on the back and, oh, good job, Harris, every single day. But you're clearly not all in with me if in 4 days I'll be gone. You know, like, you don't think enough of me to keep me around, so why should I come to work and do, like, extra shit? It's bothersome. Ooh, they ordered ice cream. Maybe I'll get ice cream. No, I won't. It'll just melt. It'll be a mess. I'm at McDonald's, by the way. They're clearly super busy. Okay, it's 4:50. Got to get to, but my station's literally right across the street, so it's fine. Wow, the customer service here is kind of sucky today. Can I have 2 McDoubles with only cheese and onion and a large Dr. Pepper? Same order every day. Thank you. But because I didn't see it on the screen, I'm going to have to check my food because they've got a nasty habit of fucking up my orders. That's why I always order something where you have to special make it, because I don't want nothing that's been sitting under a heat lamp, you know? There's a cashier here who's actually really cute, but she's also like 400 pounds. I'm being so mean. All right, let's see if my AC is better now. No, not really. Like, you can, you know, I give big people shit, but you can be big and pretty. Like, that has nothing to do with this video. I'm just mentioning it. This is not her, by the way. She just big. Man, if I could just, can I swing it around? Let's see. I don't know if you got any of that. Thank you. Probably not. That probably meant nothing to you, but I was here the other day and they mistook me for a cop and my meal was free. So now every time I pull up I kinda expect that it's gonna be free. You know? Oh, it is what it is though. Look, I'm done babbling at you. I'm gonna grab my food, go over to my station, gonna get some writing done. I'll do a whole video about my writing because I like to be able to talk, you know, and I feel like the best preparation for me to write is to just talk. I need to vocalize because I could write it out, but that takes longer than it would be for me to just like turn on some kind of recording device and just record. And they're like, hey dude, it's the future, it's 2017, why not just turn on the camera and do that? So I've got a lot of thoughts and a lot of notes, but my goal now is to have this done by the weekend. So for my big time I don't work here anymore celebration, where I'm going to have super duper goodies that Asia can read it, and it'll be a fun time for all. Like, it's really been a good time for me. But alright, I'm done. It's time to go get my food. Yeah, I'm done stalling with you guys. Like, we're good.